welcome. So glad to be here.
Right on.
I love food. But I love sex. Growing up in New England, conservative New England, it was rough. I came from a really messed up family, and the age that I was brought up in was called the silent generation, going from the 30s to the 50s. Meaning, when I tell you silent generation, I'm telling you, if you had a problem in your family, if you had a problem with your boyfriend, if you had a problem with your husband, you didn't tell anybody. You just kept everything inside. How many people were walking around with such pain? And if women had any problems with mental illness, they would ship them off to what they called insane asylums and probably throw away the key. And we had no power whatsoever. It sucked. And then at the wonderful age of 21, I get married. Now I want to tell you, for some people, it works great. They're lucky. Not me. Not me. Anyway, his name is Leonard, and we moved to New York City from New England, Lynn, Massachusetts. Well, he lived in Chelsea, Massachusetts. And we moved, and in the first year it was cool because we were both trying to get used to the big city of New York coming from New England. And then we had two beautiful boys. And then finally, about 8 years into the marriage, I started to wake up and say, you know, our marriage sucks. And the kids are great, but let's not fuck them up anymore, and let's get therapy. How about going to therapy together? So he says to me, let's all live under one roof. You go your way, I go my way, and I say, no way. There's gotta be a better way for me and my two boys. Now, granted, I knew he didn't think I had the balls or the guts or the courage to do it. I did. So, thank you. So the first thing I did was get myself a great therapist. And she said to me, Sherry, get stuff in your name. Credit cards, banking accounts, anything you can get in your name. And I did. And then I noticed that I was changing my style of dressing. I was trying to emulate my mother and sister's conservative style, which was beautiful, but it just wasn't me. So she changed her hair to red. She started wearing gypsy dresses, gypsy dresses, lots of jewelry, lots of earrings, looking pretty good in that mirror. And then the therapist says to me, I want you to go out with different people before you leave Leonard. I want you to have that experience. I went from no sex to sex all the time. And I was like in a candy store, an ice cream store. I had to try everything. Vanilla, chocolate, combination vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, pistachio. Oh my God, I was in heaven. And then try it on the floor, in the woods, in the water, in the sauna, maybe on a bed. Did I say on a table? In the grass. You name it. Oh, and it was amazing. my life. And then the Jewish guilt and the New England guilt rose its ugly head and thought I was a sex addict. So I go to 12-step Sex Anonymous meeting, 31st in St. Francis Church. Go at night, walk in, circle of people, mainly men, a few women. I slip in, I hear one guy go, I just got out of prison and I like violent sex and I know I have to change it. Oh my God, I have to get out of here. And then another one says, I rape women. I know that's bad. I have to stop. And I went, I have to stop coming here. I have to get out of here. So at the break, oh my God, you never saw anybody take off, run on the subway, and get home in my safe house. And then I realized I am not a sex addict. You know who I am? I am this lovely, beautiful young woman who is a people pleaser that went to become a redheaded, badass bitch.
Right. Right on.
Wow. Just wow. Fuck all, y'all. She's like the best grandma ever.
Yay!